Calculate the length of CD. Do not use your calculator and leave your answer as a surd. Okay, and then it says you do not need to simplify your answer, which is just like the last one. Now, if you notice here, we've got a pyramid, okay, with the base here being the base with the right angle triangle, okay, and we want to get this slant, the edge here, okay, so we want to work out CD there. Now, remember what I said before, we've got to look for two-dimensional triangles so Pythagoras can work. It's quite clear to us here, isn't it, the two-dimensional triangle. Okay, on the ground here, we've got 30 meters on this side, 50 meters on this side, and we can work out that side there, yeah, for our triangle. So if you can't quite see it, so I'm going to redraw that triangle as if I'm looking down on it from the sky. And if you look down on it from the sky, this would be A here, this would be B, and this would be C, and right angle here. And we know that's 30, and we know that's 50. So I can work out, I can use Pythagoras to work out this side, can't I? Now remember with Pythagoras, A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Now in this case, this is our C, yeah, the longest side, which is opposite the right angle. And then the two other sides, A and B, okay? So your A then will be the 30, so 30 squared. Your B then is what we want to try and work out. And then your C then is 50, so 50 squared. So remember now, 30 squared is just 30 times 30, okay? And 3 times 3 is 9, and add the 2 zeros, so 900. And 50 squared is 50 times 50, so 5 times 5 is 25, and add the 2 zeros. Okay, so then to get B squared, I need to think about taking this over the other side. Okay, and then we can work this out then. 2,500 take away 900 is 1,600. Okay, and then remember then to get B we've got a square root. Now square root of 1,600, okay, can actually be done. If you think about 16 is a square number, isn't it? Think about what you square to get 16. It's going to be 4, isn't it? So you square 4, you get 16. There's 2 zeros here, so we'll just put 1 0. Okay, and 40 then will be our answer. So if you think about it, 40 times 40 is 1,600. So this side here is 40. And we can write that then on our diagram up here. Okay, and then what I want you to notice is then, because we know this is now 40, notice then we've got an upright triangle, okay, standing up vertically there, and we can work out this side here then, okay, CD, the one we want. So if I redraw it down here, so we know this is 120, we know now this is 40 because we've just worked it out, yeah, 40 there, 120 there, so I'll call this A, that's D, and that's C. We're then going to work out the third side along here. Now, in this case now, this is my C, isn't it? The DC is the longest side, okay? So I can apply Pythagoras' theorem to work out this here, and I can call that A and that B, okay? So 120 squared plus 40 squared equals to C squared. So you work each of these out separately then, okay? Now, 120 squared, okay, remember now 120 squared is just 120 times 120, and 12 times 12 is 144, and then add the 2 zeros. Okay, so 12 times 12 is 144, add the 2 zeros, so you get 14400. And then 40 squared, well we saw that earlier, is 1,600, and that then equals the C squared. What we need to do then is add these together, okay, so if I add them together, just make sure we do this right. So it's worth lining it up there. So I think I've got 16,000. Have I done that right? Have I done that right? Yeah, looks right, doesn't it? Good. So C squared then will be 16,000. And then to get C, you're going to do square root of 16,000. Now, in this case, 16,000 is not a square number, okay? One of the reasons is you've got 3 zeros here, okay, so it's not going to work. It's not like this here. So we actually leave the answer like that, and if you look at it, it says you do not need to simplify your answer. Okay, leave it as a third. So there you go, there's your answer. We found by looking at two triangles what that side CD is.